I'm Vance, and welcome to Spec Sense. If your furnace motor fails and if you can't find an OEM replacement, then you can use the motor specs to find a suitable match. To ensure that your furnace runs efficiently, it's best to match these specs as close as possible. In this episode, we'll look at everything you need to find the right replacement. First, measure the diameter and length of the motor. Now, measure the shaft diameter and length. Next, consider the mounting type. Belt drive motors will use a rigid base. On the other hand, direct drive motors will likely use a belly band. So a replacement motor of the same diameter will fit into the existing mount. Now that you've narrowed down a motor of the same physical size, it's time to match the electrical specs. These are listed on the motor nameplate. First, match the horsepower. Then, note the motor voltage and amp rating. Next, look at the motor speed and the number of speeds. The direction of rotation is usually written as a code. The code describes whether the motor rotates clockwise or counterclockwise, defined from either the shaft end or from the lead end. Now these are opposites, so clockwise lead end is equivalent to counterclockwise shaft end. Keep in mind, some motors are reversible. We'll have a diagram on the nameplate showing how to wire for each direction. Some motors use a capacitor to energize the auxiliary winding. This creates a magnetic phase shift, providing the torque needed to turn the rotor. Capacitors can weaken or fail over time, preventing the motor from running or starting properly. So it's recommended to also replace the capacitor when replacing a motor. The capacitance, expressed in microfarads, is a rating of how much energy can be stored in the capacitor. This should be matched exactly. The voltage rating refers to the maximum voltage that it can handle. You can use a capacitor with an equal or higher voltage rating, but never with a lower rating, as this can result in capacitor failure. Hopefully, this video has helped you find a proper replacement motor. Now, if you want to see how to install your furnace motor, then watch the video linked below. And if you need help, you can call or visit an AMRE location to talk with our knowledgeable staff. Thanks for watching.